Morning. He's over there. There. It's actually a pretty decent morning. You know, we'll count our blessings for what they're worth. Yesterday was a really, really, really rough day all around. Yeah, well, we took him to the doctor in the morning, and then we were there for, 3 hours?
At the cancer center?
At the cancer center?
Probably from 9 to 12, yeah.
Yeah, so we were there for almost 3 hours, and then they issued a CAT scan stat for his neck and chest, because I don't know.
Basically, the lymphatic system in my body's swelling from the cancer. Well, it's in my neck, and it's potentially constricting my airway. So they want to do a CAT scan to see how much of it's being compromised, what's in there or not, because you can't see inside that area. You can only see the surface area. So we went and we had to go to the health campus, and then we found out that the health campus machine was not working. So we had to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital, and by the time it was all said and done, from 9 a.m. till what time did we get home?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. So it was an extraordinarily long day sitting.
Well, I mean, we came home. Yeah, I mean, we came home for a brief period, but then, like, we got home around 12:30, 1 o'clock from the appointment, and we actually left because he was needing his meds and wasn't feeling good.
We were waiting for the authorization, and it just, with my insurance,
and it just took.
You have to wait for pre-authorizations when it's something that's a stat.
Right, and it took forever. So finally I was like, well, just call us when the time comes. So we got home about 1 o'clock, and we sat here and chit-chatted with the neighbor for a little bit, and then they're like, oh, well, you got to be there at 3. We had to be there at 3:30, but then we got the phone call from the pharmacy that his meds were ready, so we left early to go get the meds, and then we went back to the health campus. Well, the health campus, the machine wasn't working, so they sent us to the hospital, and then from the hospital we had to wait for, it was a long day, let's just put it that way.
There are pros and cons, but you know what, we're going to look at the blessings, because that's what we do. We will look at all the positive things. The scan was done. It was it took about 5 or 6 tries to get blood from me because my veins are shot, but but we got the scan done, and we'll know today. I mean, if there is something potentially dangerous, then we'll know today, and they'll call us in. But right now, I am on a steroid that I was on when I was in the hospital before my brain surgery, and it looks like it's working, which is a huge plus.
And he's only taken 1 dose. Now, the thing is
When am I taking the other dose?
I put it in with your noon meds.
Okay.
Because that was what time we got home yesterday, so I just put it in with your noon meds. Because I am the one that's basically monitoring meds, because he gets confused, and it's a lot to deal with. So I'm not making him deal with his meds. So I'm pretty much timing everything. I got like 4 alarms set on my phone just to remind me that he gets certain meds now, because they also upped his
cycle for my Oxycontin.
His Oxycontin, because basically he's on a slow release Oxycontin, which he was getting every 12 hours, which is supposed to maintain his pain level.
Kind of like a baseline.
Like a baseline. And then he has the Dilaudid, which he takes when he gets spikes of pain to bring it down. Well, it got to the point where he was taking more Dilaudid more often because we couldn't keep the pain. So they upped the Oxycontin. They did that. We also did find out that that Fox Chase does have a trial. At this point in time, they do have a trial that he is eligible for. They cannot start any treatments before that because it will jeopardize his entry into the trial, which I didn't know that. And so the doctor was like, we don't want to jeopardize him not being able to get that trial, so we can't start anything. However, if we go up Tuesday and Fox Chase says, oh wait, maybe we don't, or oh wait, no, we can't, or oh wait, no, this doesn't apply anymore, then when we come back on Thursday, he will start Keytruda immunotherapy here. So they already have that set up to go. So if he doesn't get anything at Fox Chase, he's going to do Keytruda here. but he can't do anything before because the way trials work is it could jeopardize that.
Now, with immunotherapy, it doesn't happen overnight. It's basically you get a dose, you wait 2 or 3 weeks, you get another a dose, which is through your IVs. You wait 2 or 3 weeks, and it could take 3 or 4 months to see if anything's effective. Now, I will have scans far in between all those things, so we'll at least be able to keep track of it, but I'm still going to continue, the cancer is still going to continue to misbehave until, we know 3 or 4 months down the road whether or not the medicine's effective or not.
Right, and the trial at Fox Chase could be like a chemotherapy drug, which would be different because then it would attack it right away. So that's why they're feeling like he needs to go to Fox Chase. What else? What else am I missing with that whole thing yesterday? I feel like
I don't know. We will pack a bag in the event that we do have to stay up there for a couple of days.
Yeah, I'm taking a bag with stuff because I'm not going to be unprepared in case we get stuck in Philly, because it's a 2.5 hour drive. And if they say, oh, well, we're going to start tomorrow, I'm not driving clear back Monday night in order to start Tuesday. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens, but we are going to pack some clothes just to be safe.
And I will have that, we mentioned it before, but I will have that bed where my tumor was on the back of my head will be radiated. It has not happened yet, but it will happen soon because there's just everything, it seems so far away since all this happened. It's been how many weeks since I've had my brain surgery?
It's been 3 weeks today.
3 weeks.
No, it's been 2 weeks today.
2 weeks.
Since you had the surgery. But since all this started,
has been,
well, it's been a long time because all these symptoms and stuff started well before 3 weeks ago.
And yet we're already getting ready to go to Fox Chase on Tuesday. I mean, that's how short of a window and how long of a window. It's just, everything has happened quickly, but not quickly. It's so hard to describe. Of course, I have very little sense of time at this point, but it's just amazing. Yeah. It's an amazing process to see it happen.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But so yesterday was a really bad day, but in the same respect, last night I think we both slept more than we've slept in weeks. So we got a pretty decent night's sleep I think we got up twice for meds, but that was it.
And I am on an anti-anxiety med that was insisted upon that I take.
Yeah. Which he needs because, I mean, come on, reality is there's anxiety with this on both parts. I'm taking my own personal stuff, like I'm drinking my coffee. And I know I've gone through this before with the coffee, but it works. Like, it works for me. Whether it works for everybody else, I don't know. But it works for me, and it's really, really been helpful in keeping my anxiety down. Doesn't mean I don't have any, because I do.
She's tangled up. He's tangled up.
Of course he is, because why wouldn't he want to be tangled up?
Oh my gosh. He's all right at the moment. He's all right at the moment.
No, he's completely tangled.
No, he's not completely tangled. He's not pulling on it. He's just chilling out. We'll give him a minute, because we got to walk the dogs here in a minute.
He's right there. And he's like wrapped around the thing to the bike. But anyway, so the anxiety's there. But he had meds, but he kept not wanting to take them. Well, I finally said enough's enough, and he's taking, at least before bed, because his biggest thing is he's afraid to sleep. I mean, who wouldn't be? He's afraid to sleep. He's afraid he won't wake up. So, I mean, that's the reality of it. I mean, anybody in this situation probably would feel the same way. So, he's on that. And I think with a combination of that and upping the Oxycontin and yeah, it really helped get a good night's sleep, and he's actually feeling pretty good this morning. Now he's really tired, and has no energy,
there's
but
no energy at all.
But that's okay because I'm more, it's like you're not going to have energy. Your body is literally in there fighting for its life. So it's like constantly being in battle, like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're not going to have any energy. I got to get this cat. Come here, Luna. Come here. Here. Sit here a second. Come here. There you go. Ah! Wait. Trying to trip me. So that's where we're at. And as far as the house, we still don't know. Hopefully today, because they're down. So we would like to be able to tell them yes, it's a go.
We have to know because we have to plant the sunflowers.
We have to plant the sunflowers, guys. Yeah, somewhere. Because we're getting to the point
there
where
is a giveaway. There might be one stuffed in it.
I don't know how well a sunflower is going to travel, though. But if you're local to us and you want a sunflower,
Come get one.
hit me up. I'll be happy to give you one. Or 2 or 8. So, because right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's 9 times 8? 72?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. We have 75 plants. 75 sunflower plants. And I'm not talking about little bitty stuff. I'm talking about the really big, ginormous ones that are like 10 feet above my head. But so hopefully we'll find out today. I thought we'd find out yesterday, but I'm kind of glad we didn't with everything that was going on yesterday. So today's a good day to know. If anything else, I do want to go back over there and do another walkthrough because I'm kind of fuzzy because I only went through once. So I'm kind of fuzzy as to, I need to freshen it in my brain. So I say if we don't hear by noon, we call them. At least make sure they have everything they need.
Yeah, at least after Lisa's doctor's appointment.
Right. So yeah, that's where we're at. Lacey has a doctor's appointment at 11. And yeah, so we'll see you guys in a few.
Well, we've had thunderstorms and the wind and a bunch of other nasty stuff on and off throughout the day. We've had to come inside, then go outside, then inside, and ran up and got some meds, and then came back out, and it was nice out, and now it's going to turn bad again. We are under tornado watches and severe thunderstorm watches, and the warnings are posted. So I'm going to flip it around, and we're just going to do a time lapse and kind of show you what we're looking at this particular moment. Well, it's Saturday, April 27th, about 4:30 in the afternoon. It's been an extraordinarily rough night and rough afternoon. Sometimes pain medicines are effective, sometimes they don't do the trick the way you expect them to do, and this was just one of those days that there was no relief regardless. But it's sunny out. It's windy out. Like it's really windy out. Gusts are probably 50, 60 miles an hour, 70 mile an hour gusts, and stuff is just blowing everywhere. But our canopy's still here, and that's a good thing. I think my neighbor's canopy's still there. I haven't been able to really turn around and do much of anything. I was able to get out of bed and use the bathrooms and stuff, and basically come out here and pull up a chair, just wrap myself in a blanket and allow Mother Nature to try to just warm me up and keep those good thoughts in me, those positive vibes. And I've done that all afternoon. I don't have the energy to stand up and walk across the yard or walk through the house to the other side and back anymore. It's just my body is just fighting so much that I need a wheelchair at this point for it. And I try to do little exercises, like raising my arms up and down and moving my feet backwards and to the left and to the right when I can. but my whole midsection is inflamed, and the cancer is just not doing what it wants to do the way normal cancers do. It's bad. But as I said before, I'm outside, the sun is shining, the wind is blowing. I got all the boys out here, they're basking in the sunshine. And so I wanted to vlog. This is real life. There will be good days and there will be bad days. And today I refuse to allow it to be a bad day, regardless of how I feel. Because, we are one step away from getting the house. Just waiting on the phone call. Probably Tuesday. Tuesday's going to be a busy day, that's for sure. That's our fox chase day, which you've been told about. And that's kind of what I got today. I most likely will be going in shortly and trying to take another nap of some kind. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So let me do a couple time lapses here and show you the beauty of Rehoboth. And keep this vlog positive, because sometimes that's all you got. Sometimes that's all you need. So let me show you some time lapses.